2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though.
This one's for birdie. Was that a rush of blood?
It was a rush of something. There's no, I mean, that was awful.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
He's currently tied for 13th. Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxhole Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxhole Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week. And I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Yeah, nicely played.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
Okay, steady now.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And we've arrived at a par 3.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey, and they've got a great opportunity here.
Opting for the 5-wood. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Playing within their comfort zone there. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
What about the pace on that one? And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par here.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. And that's something we've started to see creep into the game now that you can leave the flag into putt. And this one will be for double bogey.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Colin Morikawa currently on top of the leaderboard here.
And coming off a double bogey, you'd imagine their heads down a bit. Time to just clear that from the mind.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Oh, that's unfortunate. That could have easily gone down.
This one for bogey. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Time for the 5th shot. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
I mean, you've got to expect this kind of stuff when you start up a rivalry with a tour player. This is what they do.
Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity. That dog will hunt.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
A tidy looking shot, that one.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Ouch, that hurts. And this one is for his par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole. Quality shot, that one, from around 180 yards out. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Let's return to live play now. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, what a super shot. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. That's an awful error.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's up by 10. This is nasty.
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
Time now for the 4th shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. This is their 5th shot. 5 shots off the pace. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
11 feet to the cup. Oh, so close. And a quadruple bogey putt coming up now. Nice stroke. Whew, looked like they hinged in that stroke. 7 feet to the cup.
That starts off on a good line.
Well done. Currently at +9 for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
Luke, what can you say? Just had a bad hole on the last. They need to shake it off and concentrate at the task at hand.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Tracking. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
And this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front nine with possibly an eagle 3.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time? 13 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run. This really looks good.
Wow, that's misjudged. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This for par.
Oh, just missed.
Yep, tracking nicely.
A bit long on that one.
This putt is for double bogey.
And that puddle drop. Well done. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we have been watching has been fun. This player is behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
That's tidy. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Yep, tracking well.
Beautiful shot.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Oh, that was pure. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. What's in front of them, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
This one's looking good.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently at +8 for the day. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that green side bunker.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. 7 feet to the cup. Looking good.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
Sitting at 8 over for the event. This hole here is a par 4. Come on, you're better than that. Second shot here on the 13th. That's incredible. What a shot that was, making the difficult look very easy.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Putting for birdie. That was a gallant attempt.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Playing from around 230 yards. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Get excited. This could go in. Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short?
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulations, spot on all day. Awesome.
Ooh. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
Hey, that's a chance. Was on a good line. And this one will be for bogey. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. From around 220 yards. Going with the 5-wood. This one is right down the pipe.
That's not the shot they're after.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Wow. Came close on that one. Well played. Oh, well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And this putt coming up for his par.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently leading the event as we head to the next hole. Next up is a par 4, always a stern test.
Definitely looking to make a move on this hole. Could be interesting.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Well played, mate. Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
An eagle on the last hole for this player. Let's see if they can't build on the momentum they've created.
Tee shot is looking good here.
From about 200 yards out. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And that'll bring his tournament to a close. Sometimes these are a tough one to take. So close to the win, but ultimately just a shot shy.
Listen, you can go back and look at a number of different shots throughout the course of the tournament, and which one will you pick is the one that you would like to have back the most? I mean, choose one, anyone. But listen, at the end of the day, finishing one back, it's a respectable finish. It's beyond that. It's a great finish, but not the finish they were hoping for.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam. Good shot there, Beamer. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 155.
Great shot. 19 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That is hunting for the hole.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder.
He's currently in a share of top spot.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Opting for the 5-iron. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up?
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
That went ripping by the hole.
Downhill, all the way, down grain just a bit. They let it get away from him.
An opportunity to make their par.
Looking really good.
Oh, you like me and thought that had a chance?
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. Teeing off here at the 4th. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. Playing from around 240 yards.
Currently tied for the lead.
That was special.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Oh, nice looking putt. Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Here we are at the 5th hole. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Okay, that'll work.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, Rich, how good is that? That'll help make a big move. Okay, time to return to the action. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, put the brakes on that one. That's got far too much speed.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. This is important. Big par putt here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. I like the look of this.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Setting up in the first cut.
Yeah, this is lovely.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. How close was that to going down? Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Surely it's going to.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
Leading by a shot after that hole.
The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway.
Second shot here on the 7th.
Opting for the 5-wood. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Ah, that's frustrating. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. 2 great shots, but 3 bad putts.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We've reached the 8th hole. I've seen worse looking swings at a playground. Well, this should be unpredictable. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, Balata golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and everything. I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. That's well played. Pin high.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. What a shot. Almost went in the bucket. And this putt to move into a tie for first place.
Looking good so far.
Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back nine to play.
Look, they're in the top 10, and they're actually making a really nice push up this leaderboard. Let's see how they play over this final 9 holes.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Is currently tied for the lead. Going with the 5-iron here.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
Now, Bubba's got nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Little birdie look in here.
He's got a chance. Ouch, that hurts.
A par putt on the table.
That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Currently tied for top spot. Should find the green.
Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Nicely done. Let's catch up with the current proceedings.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, so close. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Okay, steady now.
Putting now for a bogey. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. After that hole, they sit in second place behind the leader, Will Zalatoris.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Just needs this one to kick right.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard.
No, that's too bad.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Now on the tee of a long par 4. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Yeah, that one will play. This shot from about 190 yards out.
Just one shot back now.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Putting for birdie here.
Ooh, right by the hole.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
This has eyes for the hole. Ooh. And this next putt, it's for bogey.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Let's begin the 14th. That's some good golf right there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with the 7. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And a chance to move into a tie for second here.
And with only 4 holes to go in this event, Luke, this is a good opportunity, big moment for this player.
Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. Sitting at +1, currently tied for 3rd position. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Setting up miles from the hole. That'll sting a bit.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently one stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Will Zalatoris currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right. Left yourself an opportunity.
And this putt to move into the top 5.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this for his part.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Love the short par fours, Rich. Always an opportunity.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This one might just sneak off the fairway.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
What a shot from that nasty lie. I should be proud of that.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Looking to drop this putt to be even with Bubba.
Well, there's a wild ride. Sitting at 3 over par. Just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and there he is, Will Zalatoris, your leader.
Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. See if you can get that one to come back to the left a little. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here.
Good looking putt. It was on a good line. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Hey, nice looking line. Just didn't drop. And this one is for bogey. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
A long par 4 this hole. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Not the result they were after there.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Ooh, that almost went down. This putt for a final score of 75. That was a gallant attempt. 9 feet to the cup. Ouch, that hurts. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Oh, wow. Steady on there. Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. And here's their 7th shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And as this event comes to an end, I'm pretty sure this player will be ruining some poor mistakes.
Luke, not the performance they were looking for this week, but I got to say, there is some really good stuff in there that I like. It was really fun to watch.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Now, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, so close. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Oh, that's frustrating.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That's disappointing.
A par putt awaits.
I don't mind the look of this.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Sitting at 1 over for the event. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
And back to the course with the live action. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Yes, they've made it. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Come on, get down. Getting ready to play their third.
Just one stroke back and right in it.
How close was that to going down? And he needs this to save par.
They've got this to pull ahead of Bubba. This rivalry is heating up today.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Just a short putt remaining here.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. This putt to move into a share of second place.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Oh, just missed. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
You like that, didn't you? And here we are with the third shot. Only one shot off the pace.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
Was on a good line.
Putting for a par now.
And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Playing from around 160 yards.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. Let's return to live play now.
Top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
It's got a chance. And that will drop in for birdie. Step aside, everyone else. Now number one. Currently in first position.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Lining up the birdie putt here. Ooh. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
Ooh, nice line. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot. John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Jon Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Oh, get in. Let's get back to it, shall we? Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that. And I think that the big name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the North or the South course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair. And I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number 1, because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the John Rahm era right now. This one needs to kick left. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Oh, you know you want to.
And he holds it. What a putt. And that will take him to 3 under.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Oh, good look at a birdie here. That was a gallant attempt. Well, Rich, you think they can make this one?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
This one's tracking. Just didn't drop. This one's for bogey.
Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader.
All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Getting ready to play their third.
Now a 3-shot lead over the field. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And back to the play, shall we? This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Oh, what a stroke. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Time to face a par 4 now. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing this shot from 120 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. wild on approach there.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Got to try and save the par here.
Looks good.
Okay, steady now. Four feet to the cup. Ouch, that hurts. And this next putt here is for a double bogey.
Better than most.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
A bit too much pace on that one.
This is a par putt.
Looks like they may have pushed that one.
And the putt drops. Now even par heading down the stretch.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Going with the hybrid. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, so close. And here we are with the third shot.
Currently leading by 2.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Judging it beautifully.
Putting for bogey here.
It's looking solid.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Oh, just missed. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. This looks good. It was on a good line. Bogey putt coming up here. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. That's frustrating. And now this, to win the Farmers Insurance Open. A good stroke. Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
Well, Henny, they've done it. They've finally managed to beat their rival.
Indeed, they have, Luke, and they will be glad to check that box in their list of goals this season.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.